Holy packs. All right, guys, I got a box here that was part of the Bob collection that Wax Packs and I went and got. And this one was labeled Stars. So from this collection that we got, or this other collection we got, a lot of it was common cards, maybe, junk wax era cards, but a few boxes had like a lot of vintage, and some of them had vintage commons and everything else. But this one was labeled Stars. I didn't really go through it, but I kind of thumbed through it, saw a lot of vintage stuff. I was able to see things like, this 1971 Topps card, but look at that, somebody glued it on the back there. So that's garbage. Was this one too? Yep, that was glued on the back. Perfect. So, whether he calls it, whether they're truly stars or not, I don't know, but I knew it was a lot of vintage stuff. So, gonna see if I can, let's go through this box here and see if there really are any stars or if it's a lot of commons. So right off the bat, you do have, all right, so it is stars. You have Andre Dawson in the early 80s here, so it was the 81. Got a Mike Schmidt. That's actually a pretty nice Mike Schmidt 1980 Topps card. Andre Dawson 83. So a lot of Andre Dawson here. All right, then we got some commons. Jeffrey Leonard with his backwards hat. Love it. Kind of his MO. And Rob Deere. So Frank Robinson here as a manager. A couple of manager cards here, 83, 84. And then you have some more. This guy, I don't know what that is. More Jeffrey Leonard. So Buddy Bell. Here's a, what's this, a 77 or 78? Yep, 77. Ooh, oh, peachy. I didn't realize that. Definitely a different color back here than what's normally there. So, does it say O-Peachy on the front? No. All right, so, yeah, no Peachy card. I didn't realize that one. So, this one is the 78 card, I believe. 79 card, sorry. Buddy Bell. So, he had actually an okay career. Played for a while. Like, obviously, his dad played, right? Gus Bell played. Joe Carter, rookie card? Yes it is. It's Joe Carter's rookie. So that's pretty cool. And then you got this guy, Harold Reynolds, looking unimpressed. Just take the picture for the baseball card already. Ron Darling, probably close to his rookie. Gary Carter, Keith Hernandez, Ryan Sandberg. It's 85 Topps, 86 Topps. Here we go. So that's good. Well, his rookie was 83, so this is second and third year card. No, third and fourth year card, right? 84 would have been his second year card. All-star, though. Fernando Valenzuela. Ooh, and a Steve Garvey 75 card, but unfortunately got a nice crease going right down the middle. Stephen Patrick Garvey. Had no idea his middle name was Patrick, but that's not surprising because I never really looked. We got Jim Rice, Lance Paris. Oh, we got a Jim Hunter 75 card. Oh, and a Raleigh Fingers. Nice. Whoa. Did we jump ahead here? Here's Vita Blue, but look at that. Look at that. Oh, it's a little beat up, but do I have a plastic? Hold on, I'm gonna put that one in a plastic here. I gotta find one first. Here we go. Wow, Nolan Ryan, 1975. That is pretty sweet. Can I do it without messing up this corner a little bit more? There we go. So that's pretty nice. Wow, because I just bought too the, I already had this one, but late 70s, 1979 Nolan Ryan. So now we got the 1975. Well, that's pretty cool. That one is going front and center for everyone to see with the glare and all that other stuff. There it is. Wow, nice. So a lot of 75 Topps here. Bill Buckner before he goes off to the Red Sox and goes into hiding. Luis Tiant, speaking of Red Sox, big Red Sox pitcher. And what we got here? Most valuable players, Yogi Berra and Roy Campanella. And who else is here? You got Hank Bauer and Bobby Shantz. All right, Sparky Lyle, good reliever for a while. Oh, this one's glued too. I didn't check a lot of these backs. I could feel the backs and they didn't feel glued. Uh-oh. This Red Sox one looked like had a staple in it or something. Not glued, but it's ripped up. Yeah, Bucky Bleepin' Dent. And you got Dave Righetti. Ozzie Smith. Willie McGee got chewed up here in the corner. Bunch of Dodgers, Oral Hershiser, and Steve Garvey looking better than his other card. Is better than his 1975 Topps card. Ooh, we got Jim Palmer, nice. On this 79 card, Carlton Fisk, Record Breakers, and that's Chris Chambliss. Who you got? Is this Pete Rose running the bases? No one hustles like Pete, so that has to be him. And here you got Johnny Bench and going against the Yankees in the World Series here. And the Big Red Machine wins the World Series. You got Vita Blue, Boog Powell. How did he do? This is horribly miscut. It looks like there's some writing on there, but hold on, I gotta look at his home runs. Wow, he had a bunch of home runs. 330 home runs about. So, not bad. He had a pretty good career. He had Eddie Murray. Yeah, he got some Johnny Bench here. Look at that. Another late 70s card. Steve Carlton, another Jim Hunter, more Jim Hunter. Dale Strawberry's second year card. 75 World Champs. So this is their first one. There's Pete Rose there in the corner. So I guess they had one back-to-back. All right, yep, and here's the second one. Nice, good for them. All right, Lance Parrish. You got Dave Parker, who was a beast back then, and Willie Stargell. And a couple of these All-Star cards. Those All-Star cards don't really fit in with the rest of this box, but this box is pretty crazy. You got Don Sutton. Ooh, here we got a Ricky Henderson. Oh, nice tonight. Oh, it's really bent up though. It's too bad. Nice crease going across the middle. The 83 Topps Ricky Henderson. But of course, you got the stolen base leaders between Henderson and Raines. Another Henderson card. Ooh, here we got Reggie Jackson and Rod Carew. Teammates here with the Angels in the early 80s. More Rod Carew and Reggie. Reggie here towards the end of his career. Played another couple of years, and that was about it. I think he ended it with the A's and called it a career after a couple more seasons. Got Mike Scott, another Nolan Ryan card. 85 Record Breaker. Dale Murphy. George Bell. Who's this? George Scott, Fred Lynn, and John Mayberry for the 1975 leaders. So it's a 1976 card, though. Willie Stargell, though. More Pirates. Whoa, what's this? Bazooka Joe. Bubblegum blowing champ here. Kurt Benevacqua. What is it? Bevacqua? I don't know how you say his name. I clearly don't know how to say his name, but I like the measuring tool they got here with Bazooka Joe on it, so I guess he wins that. I wonder what he got for winning that. You got some more league leaders. You got Tom Seaver on the victory leaders. Here's Johnny Bench. Runs batted in. Reggie Jackson on the home run side. Dan Quisenberry, Jim Palmer. Or Eddie Murray, mid-80s cards here. Willie McCovey, Carlton Fisk. A lot of Red Sox here, so might have the whole team there. And then you got more league leaders from the 1979 and the 1980 cards. Keith Hernandez, Fred Lynn, Gary Templeton. Some more 81 tops, Steve Garvey. So I would imagine seeing a lot of Red Sox, and here you go, Dennis Eckersley. A lot of Red Sox and what's it called, Pirates, because I guess Bob, that's two teams he kind of followed there. Another Nolan Ryan card. Here we got another 1980 card, I believe, right? Yeah, 80 top strikeout leaders. Pulling all the Ryans out. Unless I get another like real big name here, but it's a vintage card here, a 1969 tops card. Both of them are pretty poorly cut there, but not too bad to get those. Lou Whitaker, and this one had glue. I could feel the back of that, so he must have glued that up. You got 1974 Reggie Jackson home run leader. Bobby Mercer before going over to the Yankees. Shake and Bake McBride. There's another Boog Powell. Mel Stoudemire. Bobby Bonds. Man, Reggie Jackson 75 card, but I don't know what happened to his face. He must have stapled it or something. Or put a pin through it. That's too bad. That is too bad. Ooh, Joe Morgan. Pretty decent shape here for the 76 card. Larry Parrish, I imagine Lance Parrish's brother, I assume. Again, a lot of Red Sox here, so probably have the whole team set. Ron Kay for the Dodgers. Fairly good Dodger. And he's right. A lot of World Series cards here. Dave Concepcion. Good player with the Reds there. Probably helped them win their 2 World Series, I imagine. Yep, he was there. Joe Morgan again. Nice card. More Dan Quisenberry. So definitely a lot of good vintage in this box here. Normally I'd break this up into 2 parts, but I think I'm just gonna keep going through it, see who else I can get. Lou Whitaker, 1980. So this is like his 3rd year card, maybe. Yeah. Oop, and there we go. Ty Cobb and Roger Hornsby in the all-time records. I think this was 1974 tops. If I'm not mistaken. I am mistaken. It's 1979. Alrighty. Stolen base leaders, you got Lou Brock, of course. RBI leaders, Johnny Bench, Rod Carew, batting leaders. And is this Reggie Jackson? Yep, Reggie Jackson, the World Series card. That's pretty good. I'll put that aside. You got the Dan Quisenberry rookie card. Andre Dawson, 1980s. All-star cards for St. Louis Cardinals, Ozzie Smith here. Somehow, now we got some Reggie Jackson. A little later, late 70s, right? Going to the Yankees for the first time, 79. Jim Rice looks like he got chewed up there in the corner. I don't know if you can hear my dog snoring. A little late at night, trying to get this video in. There's another one. Don't we have him already? Yeah, we have Dalton Jones already. Ugh. But that is horrible. And I imagine this one is going to be, yep, same thing. Okay. And this one looks like it got cut up, so yep, we'll throw that over there. Ooh, the A's team card. Stop. Yeah, so we, there are definitely some, I wouldn't say some stars. There definitely are stars in here, but a good mix of commons too. But all vintage, which is, oh, here we go, George Brett. Miscut, but nice. Eddie Murray, Jack Clark with his unibrow. But yeah, a lot lot of commons, but all vintage. So this box is definitely right up my alley as far as what I'm looking for. Oh man, what? Oh, it is. It's pretty. I don't know if you can see it on the edge here. It's got something going on here with the picture. I don't think that's like clouds or anything. I think it's kind of messed up, but I'll put it in one of these anyway. I'll sleeve it up. If I can sleeve it up. There we go. So let's move the crappy vintage out of the way and then put my dudes up there. Not so sure why I put the Johnny Bench aside, but it's still a good card. Let's see what we can get. We got the Reggie Jackson one that's not beat up. Got a couple of vintage cards that aren't glued. That's Sparky Lyle's glued. That's going to be gone. 85 record breaker. Nolan Ryan, not the biggest deal. You get your Johnny Bench. I like this card. My favorite card so far out of this box. You get your 1980 league card here, and then late 70s here. So, yeah, almost have the whole run here for a second there. Yeah, so this is, I forget what year this is again, 77. So 75, missing 76, 77, and 79. So almost got the run. Let's see if we can get it. Another Reggie Jackson card there for the World Series. Second 1980 Topps Mike Schmidt. This one's way off cut, but I like it. I like that Schmidt card. Schmidt cards to me seem, from what I can tell, hold their value pretty well. Another most valuable players card. All right, Mickey Mantle. What is on here? Like, I don't know what that was. Some old gum, but all right, we'll put the Mantle there. And Hank Aaron. I know it's from the 1975 set, but you gotta, anytime you get these kind of guys, you gotta put them out there. And a lot of good ones here. Looks like you probably got the whole run, I would suppose. I mean, they are beat up, but it looks like it's going through the most valuable players for each year and showing their baseball card. So kind of lackluster on 74s, but oh, all right, we got another Nolan Ryan. This one is the 74 highlights. So fans 300 for the third year in a row. So obviously, as we all know, he was well on his way to striking out over 5,000. And Gibson, nice Gibson highlight card. Lou Brock, another good one. And we got another 74 highlights with Nolan Ryan on it. And then the strikeout leaders with Nolan Ryan. So we're getting a lot of Nolan Ryan here. This is nice. I can hear the jealousy of wax packs from here. Carl Yastrzemski. There you go. Brooks Robinson. Another Brooks Robinson. So a lot of Hall of Famers. Here we got a nice 75 Rod Carew. All right. I do like this box. There's so many cards I could put aside and showcase. It's kind of hard to pick which ones I want to do that for. You got some Ozzie Smith, Cal Ripkins. No huge one though, like no, I mean, what's this time we got basketball in here? All right. So no big rookies, like no huge cards, but there's still been a lot of good ones. Bernard King for the 1980 Topps, 79-80 Topps basketball, randomly thrown in here. Rod Carew, Steve Carlton, so more of this. Record breakers, Ozzie Smith. I think this would be his second year card, because if it's, oh, this would be 81. Never mind, that'll be his third year card. Another Mike Schmidt. Steve Carlton, Johnny Bench. Reds sweep the Bucks in 3. Bo Sox surprise the A's. More Willie Stargell. And there's some more World Series cards. That's more junked up ones. That one's all right. What year is that? 72. All right. And then we're going through the amazing Mets here. More Andre Dawson. All right, last grouping of cards. It's going to, hold on, I gotta offset the balance here because otherwise my Nolan Ryan collection will fall down. All right, last one. I know it's been a long one, so if you've made it to the end here, I appreciate it. More Andre Dawsons, lots of Andre Dawsons and Tim Raines. Looking like we're in the low 80s here to mid 80s for a while. Tim Raines. More Tim Raines. Oh, here you go. Reggie Jackson, home runs leader. Mike Schmidt on the other end. Stolen base leaders. Just before wrong expo, but we got Tim Raines coming up next year. Nice Reggie Jackson card there. Another Dave Parker. More Andre Dawson. He really liked the crime dog. Don Zimmerman, the manager. And then he gets about how many years later? 20 years later, he gets with the Yankees, gets thrown down to the ground by the Red Sox. By Pedro Martinez. All right, a lot of Red Sox here. Oh, you got Dale Murphy, right? Catcher, first baseman. I think this might be his first solo card because, oddly enough, his 77 and 78 cards, I think, were quote-unquote rookie cards that he shared. So that might be his first single card. And it looks like we're going to end it with a team set. Jerry Remy, longtime announcer for the Red Sox, passed away fairly recently. But, all right, that's the box. Wow, so it's pretty good. I mean, I got a Nolan Ryan 75 strikeout leaders and 75 highlights. Another 74 highlights of all 1975 cards. So 3 of those for Nolan Ryan. The actual Nolan Ryan base card of the set. You get the most valuable players with Hank Aaron and Mickey Mantle on it. And then you get another one with Mickey Mantle and then Don Newcomb. All 1975 tops. Reggie Jackson World Series card for the 75 tops. 2 1969 tops cards, a little miscut, but you know, always nice to get those. You get a strikeout leaders, the 1980 card for the strikeout leaders for in 79, and then you get the 1977 tops base card for Nolan Ryan. Johnny Bench 77, 85 record breaker for Nolan Ryan, and then that last we got 2 of those World Series cards, 1975. So tons and tons and tons and tons of vintage, which is what I love. So this box was good. This was worth it right here, this box alone. So, well, I will have to end it there. It was a long video. I'm glad you guys stuck it out with me, but that was a great vintage box. And hopefully I can get more like that from Bob in the future, because I think he has some more. You just gotta find it. All right, guys, until the next one, see ya.